is going to do the land acknowledgement. Oh, wait a minute, I need to mark this, let me come in. You know what the issue is? I have to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
Linda Hansel may be reading from home,
That's fine.
so you're going to have to figure out how to.
Yeah, you just highlight her.
Right.
I thought she was coming in
If
person.
she comes in person, it's great, but there's a slight chance she might be doing it from home. You know what I mean?
Can you see the
And then if that's a fancy thing, I don't know
No,
how to fix.
just a lot of reps. A lot of practice.
And you're gonna like the Yule candle, which is really up here, and I don't know how we're gonna
So
do
wait
that.
a minute, wait a minute, which one? Okay.
Right, after we do the Lenape land acknowledgement, right? That's Linda
Oh, I
Hansel.
see, that has been,
Right, the next thing is gonna be Ann Arbor lighting the Yule candle, which has nothing to do with the directions. It's just lighting the Yule candle, which is this thingy up here. So Ann, can you see how you're gonna be able to light that?
how is it done? A lot of stuff.
Because it might not be.
Now, where is it legal?
Up on the,
Little candles on a wall.
Oh, the
Candles
triples,
on the
yes.
wall. Those are the Yule candles.
That's
One
kind
big
of high up.
candle.
Can you reach that?
That's why I'm asking, if you needed to get up and
I can sit over here and I can sit over here.
you can sit on this side,
Yeah,
will
sure.
you be able to reach and get that thing lit?
Well, let me see, do I climb on the chair?
I don't know, or do we move it somewhere?
Well, why don't you stick on the piano?
When are we
Put it on the piano?
Yeah, I can.
I don't care, that's fine, it can be on the piano, but I want it to be so that you're not doing acrobatics.
Oh,
in
it's
order
there, I
to
just
get it
lean
lit.
over up there on the chair.
There's, Are you looking for a little table? There's one in here. You know, there's two little black
I was
tables.
just gonna grab a little. place
Oh,
mat
a cover.
for it. Yeah.
That's something.
I'm moving.
Yeah.
And where's the plan?
So that's the other one that I should really, because I have matches. I have branches.
No, you just.
I have a kind of do a circle.
I have.
big
And so,
So we have a couple of options. This can be, this thing is a deli thing to get it started, so.
Well, that's already.
oh,
Like that.
And yes, and there's matches here. Or you could put it over there, and then bring it back to the table here. This can, after you get done lighting it, bring it back here, because we're gonna need it for this.
Okay, now we try to see whether the magic works.
what?
You can do an experiment right now.
I just have to look in a little already.
We had some little plastic things
Right.
used to put the lights.
It's like a Shabbos candle. So that would be, you light the
I
candle.
like that and go over.
I light it now.
That's perfect.
But I'll take it in the glass.
Whatever's easier.
Not take it in the glass.
So yes, so take that. And if not, I have another box of matches.
Well, we have a huge box of matches over on the bigger
Right.
side.
Okay, I put that on.
No, do it.
Do it.
Light it now.
Practice it.
Light it now and let it keep burning until.
Until you don't burn your hand.
And then you would just walk over there and do your reading
Well,
about Yule, right? You have a little short reading.
I know that. Put in your hand and do this.
Yes, yes. But you're gonna, because, well, you're gonna light it first and then you're gonna come over to the microphone and you can't sit in the
Oh, well, that's, you have to tell me each step.
Yeah, that, I understand. I
Okay.
understand why you're saying what you're saying.
People need to do it.
Light.
Light. Then you
Can
can,
I plug this
No,
out?
yeah.
well,
Well, it can't take, it'll burn
it'll
down.
burn down and you won't have it for the others.
Yes.
Yeah, so you light 3 candles, yay! Then you come over to the microphone and you will now light the little candle with the reading by light as before. The response is the light is before. Right? Right, Catherine? Lighting the Yule candle.
Well, you can sit anywhere, I think I'll be up there.
Right?
Sorry.
Carry on.
All right, here, Alan, you're here. We're just starting our
Sorry.
rehearsal. Okay, start as a
I
rehearsal.
mentioned we, it probably somebody said up there.
I can.
So, you can have this page.
I lift it yours.
Yep.
I come back here and I now like to move
Why don't we have a little voted list and then she use that?
You're doing, this is the light report is this.
Oh, it wasn't
We're going to tell the audience that they need to respond.
In the green.
And then you have that. So, and that's your part, right? Bernadette has a copy of the whole program.
Here you go.
And then I'll do.
Yeah.
This is lit, and then you can just put that right in.
Oh, wonderful, perfect. Thank you. All right, so, okay, so we got, everybody on page with that?
Yes.
Okay, lighting the candle banner, and then she put the thing and we call and response with the lighting, right? Everybody got that? This is the rehearsal.
The light is reborn.
Be with us on this. Everybody got it? You're with us? We're in rehearsal now.
Watch the microphone.
heard you, but you weren't.
Okay, yeah, but this is why, thank you. This is why, because people will be asking questions later, even if somebody gets stuck at some point. Right, so we got through the Light is Reborn reading, right? Now we're on page 4, casting the circle. That's Amy. So Amy, I'm just going to give you a little heads up for a minute. After Anne lights the Yule log and then does a reading, that's when you do the casting the circle part.
Okay.
And do you have your part to read? If not, we'll get you an extra copy.
I did.
So the essence of that is you do your little reading, you walk the perimeter of the church with it's like saging and ringing a bell, and then you come back to wherever you're sitting.
Ring the bell.
As many times as you feel.
I wasn't sure, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so then that's the casting of the circle. Then a nam, and hope to God he's coming. He said he was. If he doesn't, we're going to nominate somebody else. Honoring the directions. The nam was supposed to do the introduction of what we're doing, like we will be honoring the directions, and then he's supposed to start with east. So let me just give you a heads up on this table and this space. North,
Here.
what I figured out is this corner of the carpet is north. Does that help?
Yes,
So just as a reference point, this carpet is pointing to the north. That'll help a little bit.
That's easy, that's
Do you want me to text?
I'm at one.
Yeah, just see if Don is coming. I hope he's coming. Okay, so that being the case, we actually start in the east. This is north, but if the north, I'm standing at south, this is east.
And I'm sitting in west, I love it.
Okay, great. So the first person would be a nom, and he would like the east, and do his reading for the east. Then who's doing south? Oh, good. So you'll do south here. Then you might want to do after whoever is doing the music does east, you're going to do south. South to do your reading. This is west.
Yeah, do I actually come up there?
And you'll come up, and whenever you do this, you can't just do it open. You have to be at a mic, because otherwise people will be
So
here.
we'll come and light first and then hit the mic.
Right, and so, right, you've got plenty. So, and there's one more little favor I want to ask while we're doing the directions, which is, whoever, ever doing east, stay on light and east. And I got it lit, and I come back here, and I have a microphone, and I'm reading the part about east. Everybody else should be facing the east. And then when whoever comes and does sound, you're going to have to light it, then come to a microphone, get yourself to a microphone. And everybody else will be facing south. Does that make sense? Facing south.
I'm going to be out of
And then
the way.
you're going to light west. Yeah, the person with the microphone won't be able to face the direction and speak into the microphone at the same time. So whoever has the direction, you have to read it into the microphone. But the rest of us, we can stand up and face south. Where the piano is. When you're reading west, you're going to have to get up to the microphone, but the rest of us will face west. Right. And we don't have to say anything, we're just listening to it. And then we get around to the north. You're doing north. You come up, you like the north pole. You come back to a microphone. Back to a microphone. And then the rest of the place. And somebody's doing center. That's it. All right, so can we do rehearsal, folks? Still, we're running out of time. I want to try to write. We're not sitting in pews. No one is sitting in pews. No one is sitting in pews. Also in a half circle. Do not sit in the pews. Stay there, but do not talk right now, and do not sit in the pews.
Well, let us sit in the pews till we're done rehearsing.
Right, right.
I'll do that.
We don't have to say anything. We don't face any direction, you face the right. No. Go this way. We won't be able to face the right. That's too much. All right. So, folks, if you can hold it down just a little bit, we're still trying to rehearse. And if you understand that we're not sitting in pews, this is not a pew event.
Well, it's just, it's right in invitation.
We're not wanting to sit there.
Yes, they're waiting until we've done
Then,
rehearsing.
we have to Linda is going to do spirit center, right? Yeah. Okay, your light spirit center, and then you're going to have to come back to a microphone so that everybody can hear you.
Yeah, I'm just going up this way. For the person at the microphone will be like behind us.
So how should we move this? I don't know, maybe I can move that in tighter. Is that gonna, or should we move this back? So, and there's also 2 microphones. All right, and then Linda's gonna do the winter solstice overview, which we're looking at page 6, everybody? All right, we're looking at page 6, in the middle of the page, Linda's gonna do that. Right, page 7. Page 7. And we're going to sing a song that Bruce and I are going to play. And then, okay, so that's page 7 and page 8. Right, that's a song that Bruce and I are singing. Thank you. And you're, yes, join in as much as possible.
This is kind of a way, should I move it out to you or? I don't want to stand right.
All right, so we get done with the song, and then Bernadette's going to do a reading, right? And Bernadette is going to find a microphone and...
Or can I use this one?
Yeah, whatever microphone you want to use. And that will get us through. And then after you get done with your reading comes me, and I'm doing a guided meditation, right? And the lights are going to go down, and you don't have to do anything. You just have to follow, do whatever you would do for a guided meditation. Sit in your chair, relax, put your feet on the floor, blah, 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 right? Everybody on board with that? That brings us up to page 11, 12, right? Then, we hope that Linda Hansel is going to be here soon or show up online, and she's going to do a reading. All right, great, this is working. So, Linda Hansel is going to do a little reading that has to do with lighting the candles of intention. And those are the candles that are under your seat that look like long white candles with a little paper disc, right? Everybody on board with that on page 12?
And so if she's not live, is somebody going to start the candle lighting?
That's a good question.
Okay, well, we can make it, somebody's going to.
Yeah, we can stand in first.
All right, if she's not here, then I'm, like, you know how we normally do joys and sorrows, and somebody's playing a piano softly in the background, and if somebody speaks, the piano stops for a minute while that person says something? Because I'm going to be asking people to light a candle and with an intention in it, using the center candle. They could say something, or they could choose not to say anything, just like when we do joys and sorrows and the stone goes in the water, Some people say something, some people don't say anything, right? And so I'm going to be drumming lightly on the hand pans while people are thinking about what they want, the intention they want to put in their candle, when they're thinking about when it's their turn and when they want to come up. They can think about if they want to say something or not say something. But if they're saying something, I'm going to stop playing the handpan for just a second while they say whatever they're going to say, like joys and sorrows. Does that make sense?
Mom's on his way.
Nam's on his way, yay! All right,
And so how are these people getting up to the, like, the camp?
they're going to have to, come back up and through.
Should we take his chair to make his space?
Can they get by, maybe, yeah.
It seems like it's.
Move it back,
You all can move that way and they can come on.
move it back one, and then move over.
There's a candle under that.
Yeah, that'll go with it, and hopefully they'll get a program. All right. So after we get done, everybody's lit their candle, and they walk back to their chair, and they sit down with their lovely little candle that they just lit. Then Bruce and I are going to sing a Winter Solstice song by Lisa Thiel. And then Bernadette gets her last reading in, the sage reading. We're on page 14. And then we start the whole thing about releasing the directions. And releasing the directions goes in reverse order. So when we're starting, it starts east, south, west, north, center. When we're releasing, it's the reverse order. Center, north, west, south, east.
Can I go like this and go, I'm blowing out the candle?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So does everybody have that? I would speak first and then blow out the candle. Is that helpful?
So when we do these, do we announce the west and then have people stand up and face the west?
Yeah. And it's going to, hopefully like if you're doing west, you'll start out with Spirit of the West and then read whatever your paragraph is.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense to me, I just need to write it down.
Right. And actually, she didn't get this in all the way, but even when you're reading to release the directions, you need to say Spirit of the north, south, east, west, whatever direction you've got. Is everybody following that?
Spirit in you.
Yeah.
The spirit in you.
Right. And then, after we release all of the directions, then we're going to sing one more song. So does everybody have that so far? All right. In the worst case, who's missing? Linda Hansel and Anam. And Anam said he's going to be here any minute now, we hope.
He said he's on his way. He doesn't live far away. One can
So,
only develop the sleep.
One thing, as you're coming around, if you come around this way while you're walking, just know that there are cords of wires here. They're taped to the floor, but I just want folks to know.
Okay, so the only person who should be walking in that area will be Amy.
Me.
Because she's the only one that's going to be walking.
There's wires.
It's taped.
Oh,
Just
okay.
right when you get there,
Don't
monitor.
Got it.
And so, but everybody else should just be able to sit nicely in their seat. So, okay, so we've got this ready. I'm going to invite all of you to leave the pews because this is not a pew event. This is a sit in the circle event. So if you can find a place in the circle, that would be great.
I will.
Well, we're trying to have the seats in the back filled in first. Because here's the whole thing. If this were before COVID, we would have one big circle. And everybody would be looking at each other. But because this is post-COVID in the hybrid and all that fun stuff, this is one half of the circle. Everybody who's virtual is the other half of the circle. And so if you're here in person, you're sitting in the physical circle, this half, so that the people who are in Zoom land will see this part as being one half of the circle and their part of the other circle, the other half of the circle.
Sitting here while you were rehearsing because it was really hard to sit there while you were.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So, yes, you're in, fine, so is everybody okay? Are we pretty much on board? Yeah,
I'm being very picky.
yeah,
All right, in the beginning, you're yelling, the spirit of the south. When she gets to her last line,
Yeah.
anointing us with the goodness of abundant life. I wait for her to sit down, and then I stand up and say, spirit of the west.
yes.
I'm just making sure I got this.
Great question. And the other thing is, if we can get everybody to say blessed be after each reading. So if I'm reading the East, and I say Spirit of the East, blah, 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 East, by the time I get to the end, the last thing you say is blessed be. And so, we were just doing a quick run through. Everybody needs to, when it's your turn to speak, you're going to have to speak into a microphone because the people at home won't be able to hear unless you're speaking in a microphone. So that part's a little awkward. Right, and hopefully everybody else does
So go
too.
like this, Annie, so that everybody knows we're going to say, blessed be.
It's like a call and response.
Somebody else should do that, I don't.
But those of us, I mean, you don't have, even if the main reader of the direction doesn't read it or they forget or whatever, we can all say blessed be, right?
Yes, of course.
Right after they get done reading their thing. So any more questions? Because I know I'm throwing a lot of stuff all at once and it's hard for people to read my mind.
I get a question.
Yeah.
Tell me how to pronounce, is it Macrona Vidaker?
Oh. Oh, yeah, Marco Whitaker, I think it is, but I'm not sure. I can't swear it. He's giving credit to the two people who wrote the directions, because I try not to plagiarize. I can't swear. Or Whitaker.
Vidaker?
Whitaker?
And is it Macrona or Macrina?
Oh, Joyce, what I love it.
Do you know if it's Macrina or Macrina?
Oh. I don't know, but I would say that.
Actually, she does know more about this reading than I do. So,
Well, Bernie, is it Macrona or Macrina? I'm sorry.
Oh. I say go with your gut.
And Whitaker?
I think it's me.
Whitaker? Thank you.
perfect question, because I don't even know the answer to that one.
Yeah, we're here, yes, you're saying.
Okay. All right, so we've got, what do we got now? We've got about 5 minutes, and we're going to start in about 5 minutes. How's that? Is that good? Everybody good?
Start having people take seats.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your patience and all of that.
Macrina Wiederkehr.
Macrina?
Macrina Wiederkehr. Macrina Wiederkehr.
Your seat's over there.
Sprechen Sie am I speak a little. Sounds good.
You speak more than I do. So I appreciate it.
Candles in the chair, just so you know that portion.
I'm so sad that we're getting extra visitors.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And Amy, do you have a seat somewhere?
Yeah, I can find one. I just wanted to wait for, where's the seat? Is that one open? No.
And if not,
That's okay, I'll get one.
seats back here and outside and whatever.
Where at?
I go up there, because you're gonna come down and do
What
the
will be
circle.
easiest for you if you're gonna go, doing the passing of the circle?
I can go, yeah.
Okay, all right. That is perfect, thank you so much. All right.
No, she can come around here. Got it. She'll come up here and go back. I can make it better.
You need to like to you are the committees.
And then I'll cancel them.
Does that make sense? I would like a first. You're gonna have to stand when you need to get into a microphone.
Oh.
Like somehow you're gonna have to get up close enough so that you can.
Just where you want it to be, front and center.
Yeah.
When you go, like, go around.
When I start, just before I start the guided meditation. So, who's right there?
No one's sitting here.
It feels good. I made one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be turning off the lights.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, I see.
Oh, would you want to sit together?
Okay, so after Bernadette reads the blessings of traveling in the dark. That's what I like. You want to sit in there? As soon as I start to go to after everybody gets their own candle lit, that's when people are going to get their own candles. Right. While I'm putting hand pins, people will be lighting their own candles.
Light your own hand and we'll bring the lights up.
After I get done with him.
Get to it.
Yeah, I mean, eventually I'm going to have to move this out of the way and pull that in.
So there are extra people who are going to want them to sit up there.
The front pews here.
Wow.
So just think about that, because I think
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 seats left.
one.
One chair there.
So you're not sitting here, right?
No, I'm
But this
just.
is your stuff, so I should move it?
Not my stuff, but.
This isn't your stuff?
But I'll be back here. So I can get. There's a chair back.
Yes. Okay, good, yes.
So, any more questions before I take it to the floor? Sorry.
How about it, girl? Does anybody belong to this backpack?
Which one? Right here. No, I belong to the one in the second.
I think she said it was Shay.
I'm gonna just.
So I'm going to move this thing back this way. And hope that people can hear me back here, going back this way, right?
You'll stand up when you're
Yeah.
doing the main thing.
So, now we're starting to all right. All right. Should we? Yeah, we can start. People come, but I have to.
Keep them. Good.
They may need to be directed to a chair.
Okay. There might be a way to connect that. We did raise you into papers. All right. So we're going to start a little introduction song that some of you know, some of you don't, but it just keeps repeating itself over and over again. So when you feel comfortable, join in. And it's just this one, people come, people come. Can anybody, can you all see some version of that in your bulletin or your order service?
Yeah, no, I don't think it's in here.
No, it's not.
It's not, but they'll get it.
It's the first thing. If you, I mean, you'll get it. It's just people come, come and join our circle forming. Tears are shedding, laughter sharing, celebrate our love. And then as we go through the verses, the only thing that changes the last word. Celebrate our love, celebrate our strength, celebrate our truth, celebrate our wisdom. And the rest is all the same, so hopefully you'll get the clue.
And you said you wanted to go back to love for a
Yeah,
final
love
verse.
will be the last one, we'll repeat it. So are we on
We're on the same, okay, good, okay, here, go ahead. People come, slow down, join, slower,
circle
forming,
tears are
shedding, laughter sharing, celebrate our love.
strength.
People come, come and join our circle forming, tears are shedding, laughter sharing, celebrate our strength. People come, come and join our circle forming, tears are shedding, laughter sharing, celebrate our truth.
Wisdom.
People come, come and join our circle forming, tears are shedding, laughter sharing, celebrate our wisdom. Over
To love.
People come and join our circle forming, tears are shedding, laughter sharing, celebrate our love. Can we run through it one more time? Because I'm still waiting for a couple more people to come. Can we do it, the whole thing one more time?
Sure.
Okay.
Does the round come in right after the first?
If you are really ambitious, you can do it as a round.
Yes, but I'm asking where it comes
Is it
in.
after
So,
people come, so you come in?
Is it right after people come?
It's after the second people come. So do you want to give it a shot, and anybody who wants to be ambitious and do it?
That justifies doing it a second time.
That justifies doing it. This time, if you feel like coming in, whoever's doing the first part, they're going to do people come, and then the next group goes people come, right? If you want to be, sure, go right ahead. Don't let me stop you. Okay, here we go. And it's now up there on the little screen, so that's good. So we're going to do it one more time from all the way through. And if you want to make it be a round, please do that. So ready? We're going to do love. People come, come and join our circle forming, tears and shadows, laughter sharing, celebrate our love. People come, come and join our circle forming, tears and shadows, laughter sharing, celebrate our
run through it once and then have the,
Right, but we've already started the service, so I think we're just going to move ahead. It's okay? Is that okay? All right, so thank you, everybody, for showing up in whatever way you can see here. And so I'm going to just get up a little bit closer to the microphone for all you at home. Tonight we join together in community both in person and virtually, as we mark the longest night and the shortest day of the year. We honor the dark and the light and the gifts that come from all our emotions and senses. We will create sacred space and turn the wheel of the year with earth-based ritual, meditation, songs, readings, light, and creating time to note all that emerges from savoring and leaning into the darkness of this time of the year, including grief and sadness, along with the juiciness of what is germinating in the dark through our bodies, our deepest knowing, our communities, and our planet, taking time for rest and reflection. We welcome all who gather here together in this space and time, and we are honored that you are joining us. If you are attending from home, please find 2 candles and some matches, using one now as we light the Yule candle, and one that will be used later on in the service. And you know what, Linda, I'm not seeing, is Linda, are you going to be able to do the reading? Magic, the magic of virtual world. Linda Hansel, can we hear you, I hope?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, great.
Okay. Lenape-Hoking Land Acknowledgement. Our building sits on the traditional, unceded Lenape lands of Lenape-Hoking. As many of us are settlers, immigrants, or descendants of those forcibly brought to this continent, we, the members of UUs of Mount Airy, must recognize and never forget this reality. Our congregation's livelihood and history are a part of the colonization of Lenape territory, which includes all of present-day New Jersey, Delaware, and eastern Pennsylvania, as well as sections of Maryland, Connecticut, and New York. The translation of Lenape is Original Peoples. Presently, many of the Lenape reside in Oklahoma. Today's federally recognized Lenape tribal nations are Delaware Nation, Anadarko, Oklahoma, Delaware Tribe of Indians, Bartlesville, Oklahoma, the Stockbridge-Muncie Community, Bowler, Wisconsin, and the Muncie Delaware Nation and the Delaware Nation at Moraviantown in Ontario, Canada. We are their neighbors. The Lenape were historically removed from their homelands as a result of centuries of settler colonialism. This is why their tribal governments and most Lenape citizens are now located outside of their ancestral homelands. These Lenape nations have maintained sovereignty despite enduring centuries of violence, broken treaties, and dispossessions because of settler colonialism, and they maintain ongoing relationships with their homelands today. We will work to continue to honor and be in relation with our neighbors, both historical and current, and we will strive to be good stewards of this land. We will commit to immediate action in addressing hunger in our communities.
And Arfa?
We will now light the Yule candle, and after it's lit with the reading that we will do together, the light is reborn. This is a call and response reading, so I will say, in the greatest darkness, and you will say, the light is reborn. Out of winter's cold,
The light is reborn.
from our deepest fears,
the light is reborn.
When we most despair,
The light is reborn.
when all seems lost,
The light is reborn.
when the earth lies waste,
The light is reborn.
when animals hide and hibernate,
The light is reborn.
when the leaves are gone,
The light is reborn.
when the river is frozen,
The light is reborn.
when the ground is hard,
The light is reborn.
shadows are fleeing,
The light is reborn.
light is returning,
The light is reborn.
warmth will come again,
The light is reborn.
summer will be here once more,
The light is reborn.
plants will grow again,
The light is reborn.
animals will be seen once more,
The light is reborn.
green will come again.
The light is reborn.
Our hearts, minds, and souls and beloved communities will create and rejuvenate again.
The light is reborn.
Life will continue.
The light is reborn.
Each winter, our energy pulls inward. Tonight, we come together to create a sacred space in which we mark the passing of autumn and honor the coming of winter, the coming of the dark. See us here together as we create sacred space. See the circle that we form here in the sanctuary, and like a stone dropping into water, the concentric circles that we create with those participating online that ripple out into our surrounding communities, our country, and our world. Picture in your mind's eye being wrapped in all these concentric circles. Breathe comfortably with your feet placed gently on the floor below you as you feel the warmth, the energy, the power, and the connections we share in these circles. Be attentive. Listen as we set the circle. Circle is cast. Blessed be.
We will now honor the directions using the reading from Joyce Rupp and Macrina Vidaker, lighting the Four Seasons candles. All respond, "Blessed be," after welcoming each direction.
And if those who are here, if you can stand and face the direction that's being lit as Anam reads.
We light this candle for our springtime hearts, for that season when hope raises her head and turns our eyes toward the great blossoming, for the greening in the meadows, for the sunrise of new birth, for the thawing of the frozen land, for the newly planted seeds. May all our springtime stories rise up and bless us, singing out songs of gladness. Blessed be.
And we're going to face south.
Let's face south. Thank you. Spirit of the South. We light this candle.
If you can get on the microphone. Yeah.
This candle is yours.
You could just use the candle there.
Spirit of the South. We light this candle for our summer hearts, for that season when the sunny side of life embraces us, for time to relax, for vacations, for each part of our life that is wakeful and fruitful, for gardens outside and the gardens of our hearts, for resting in the shade of the fullness of growth, for all within us that keeps raising its face to the sun. May all our summer stories rise up and bless us, anointing us with the goodness of abundant life. May blessed be.
Please face this way.
Oh, west. Yeah, west.
Oh, wait a minute, I need you.
You're going to light.
Got it. Spirit,
Light the candle and then read from the light. That'd be great.
Spirit of the West, we light this candle for our autumn hearts, for that season when earth turns away from the sun, for the transformation taking place throughout the land, for the eternal mystery that surrounds our lives, for the falling leaves of our transition, for the diminishing energy of bodies and spirits, for the great recycling taking place in the earth. May all our autumn stories rise up to bless us, reminding us of our many life-giving deaths. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
North.
Spirit of the North, we light this candle for our winter hearts, for that season when the darkness covers the land, and all that rests beneath the frozen ground, for the hope that waits in our own iced-in spaces, for the long nights of emptiness when our faith is made strong, for the songs of wisdom born in the silent places, for our contemplative hearts fashioned in holy darkness. May all our winter stories rise up to bless us, reminding us of the light that shines on in the darkness. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
One more. We have one more candle.
Spirit of the center, we light this candle for center, the place of synergy and being fully in the present.
It is here that all energy gathers, and from here all energy, light, and love radiate, along with the darkness of restoration and repair. Be with us now, as close as our own heartbeats. Be with us this night. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
And you can sit now.
In the northern hemisphere, the winter solstice is the day of the year when the sun is farthest south on the horizon. It is the shortest day of the year, the least amount of light between sunrise and sunset. It marks the first day of winter, which begins tonight at 10:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It has been celebrated in cultures all over the world for thousands of years. Ancient people understood the flow of time as circular, not linear, in old Europe. It was known as Yule, Y-U-L-E, from a Norse word Yule, J-U-L, meaning wheel. The celebration of Yule is deeply rooted in the cycle of the year and stems from the very ancient practice of honoring the return of the sun after the longest night. Yule is a magical time of transformation, going within, being still, being in hibernation to prepare for growth and renewal, new beginnings, rebirth, feasting, gift-giving, return of balance and harmony within the cosmos, returning energy, celebrating light in the darkness, both literally and metaphorically, foretelling the events of the new year. There is the blessing of community and the earth, the releasing of unhappiness from the past year, welcoming peace on earth, miracles, wonder, renewal, and hope. This evening together is a perfect time to honor preparation, preservation, perseverance, as it helps us to get through all that seems lost and overwhelming. It is designed to invite the wisdom of our ancestors as well as all vibration, sound, and quiet, to assist us in befriending our inner shadows and to imagine the transformations that 2024 may bring.
So we're going to sing the song The Dark, which is written by Mary Gregola. If you know it, you're welcome to sing along and join in whenever you want to.
It's in the order of service.
And it's in the order of service. I just have to get myself together here for a minute.
In the order of two.
I'm going to get into it.
That's what we do. So that's do the last line.
I sing to the light that I see out the door, and it's dark, dark inside. I sing for the challenges this path has in store, and it's dark, dark inside. Oh, the darkness takes courage, the darkness takes time. Living in the darkness brings a different state of mind. The darkness knows healing, the darkness knows change. Oh, Mother Darkness, I return to you again. I sing for the patience to learn how to spin, and it's dark, dark inside. I sing to remember that still small voice within, and it's dark, dark inside. Oh, the darkness takes courage, the darkness takes time. Living in the darkness brings a different state of mind. The darkness knows healing, the darkness knows change. Oh, Mother Darkness, I return to you again. I sing for the friendship that seems to have died, and it's
inside. I sing for forgiveness, God knows how hard I've tried, and it's dark, dark inside. Oh, the darkness takes courage, the darkness takes time. Living in the darkness brings a different state of mind. The darkness knows healing, the darkness knows change. Oh, Mother Darkness, I return to you again. I sing to the void that embraced me with love, and it's dark, dark inside. The one who enfolds me below and above, and it's dark, dark inside. Oh, the darkness takes courage, the darkness takes time. Living in the darkness brings a different state of mind. The darkness knows healing, the darkness knows change. Oh, Mother Darkness, I return to you again. I sing to the curtain surrounding my fear, and it's dark, dark inside. I'm breathing the grief I've been holding for years, and it's dark, dark inside. Oh, the darkness takes courage, the darkness takes time. Living in the darkness brings a different state of mind. The darkness knows healing, the darkness knows change. Oh, Mother Darkness, I return to you again.
Oh, can we all take a breath? A blessing for traveling in the dark. Jan Richardson's blog, The Advent Door. Go slow. If you can, slower. More slowly still. Friendly dark or fearsome. This is no place to break your neck by rushing, by running, by crashing into what you cannot see. Then again, it is true. Different darks have different tasks. And if you have arrived here unawares, if you have come in peril or in pain, this might be no place you should dawdle. I do not know what these shadows ask of you, what they might hold that means you good or ill. It's not for me to reckon whether you should linger or you should leave. But this is what I can ask of you. The darkness, there be a blessing. That in the shadows, there be a welcome. That in the night, you be encompassed by the love that knows your name.
I'm going to invite you all to join me in a guided meditation. And I'm going to bring this back so maybe you can hear me a little better as I come to sit. Okay. Let me see if I can. This guided meditation comes from Valerie Cower, who wrote the book See No Stranger, and this is from her recipe for resilience through revolutionary love. Excuse me. We will now join our hearts and minds together for a guided meditation.
At this time of many challenges, we are all holding a wide range of emotions. Tonight, above all, we will be holding sacred space for love. So I invite you to find a comfortable position with both your feet planted on the floor. Take a comfortable breath in and then release. Take time to notice your connection to the earth. Notice the difference between you holding up your body and the earth holding and supporting you. Feel the earth below you. Imagine roots growing from your feet, going down into the earth and spreading out to all corners of the earth, including the places that are hurting. We don't have to hold any of this alone. We hold all of this together. So take a deep breath and send it to the parts of you that are hurting. Let it come. Let it linger. And then let it go. Again, take a deep breath and let it come to this place, and then let it go. Now this time, imagine that when you take in a breath, you are sending it to all of us. All of the places that hurt, all of us. Let it come. Let it linger. And then let it go. Notice what this is like. Even if you find yourself holding your breath, that's still okay. You are connecting to many sorrows for which there are no words. That is why we are gathering now to gather courage together. Take one more breath. Let it come. Let it linger. And then let it go. Now notice where in your body you feel grief. Gently scan your whole body with curiosity. Then take one hand and place it where you feel the grief. It may be your chest or your throat or someplace in your head. It may be your stomach or your gut. It may be your feet. Just notice where that is, where you feel grief. And take one hand and place it where you feel the grief, as if you are holding a very tender soul, someone you love very much, with the gentlest of touch. We are here to honor your grief that shows how deeply you care and love. Honor your grief. Take a comfortable breath into that place of grief. Let it come. Let it linger.
and then let it go. Then take a breath again, breathe again, and find a place in your body where you are holding rage. You are holding rage physically in your body. Place your hand there with the gentlest of touch and honor your rage. It is loaded with information and energy that shows you still have the capacity to fight for yourself, for others, and for your vision for this world. Honor your rage, even as tight as it feels. It will only burn through you as long as it is stuck. So we're going to honor our rage and own it. Say, I am a part of you, and you are a part of me. Take a deep breath into this place of rage. Let it come. And let it go. I invite you now to find a place in your body where you feel even the smallest tiny bits of hope, gratitude, and joy that we get to gather together and look into each other's faces as we continue to connect to the earth. There's something beautiful in finding the courage to say that we are going to stand together in love. Find that place in your body where you find hope for yourself and the world. Don't let anyone take away your imagination. This is the call of our time, the call for revolutionary love. We are the ones to reimagine and rebirth the world now more than ever. Wherever there is extreme hatred, we must be extreme in our love. So where in your body does that love reside? Take your hand as though you are holding the most precious child, and you are honoring our audacity to love, to dream, and to believe it could be otherwise. So now we're going to breathe into that space of revolutionary love together. Let it come. Let it flow. And let it go. As we breathe together, it's very important to know that we are not alone. We gather in a group that is much larger than ourselves. We gather with our ancestors at our back. I invite you to think of an ancestor who makes you brave. It might be a family member, or a figure from history who inspired you, or a beloved person you know who showed up with love even when it was very hard. Who do you need at your back right now? Imagine your ancestors behind you right now and smiling and so proud of you that you are here. who knows that you have a deep role to play in the world right now and that you are ready to play it. Call your ancestors to your back right now and hold them fast to you. We are calling all our beloved ancestors to be with us right now. Can you see them all? May our ancestors make us brave. Now, think of a child in your life who brings you joy. Think of that child standing in front of you. That child is looking at you and smiling at you, and you are smiling back. Great. Let that joy fully flow into your body. Let it flow throughout your body. With our ancestors behind us and the children of the world in front of us, I invite you to place a hand on your heart. You are the link between the ancestors and the descendants. Take a breath with your bravery. Let it come. Let it linger. Let it go. Notice what this is like to have bravery in your body right now. We will continue to hold sacred space with our ancestors at our back and the children we are fighting for in front of us as we take time now to light our own individual candles of intention and join all our lights of beloved community together. Just going to take a moment. Is Linda Hansel available? If not, I'm going to read her part.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta get to it.
I know. So.
Lighting of individual candles of intention, release, and invitation for the returning of the light. We invite you to take a candle, taking time to hold it and infuse it with an intention, something you want to release or invite in for the coming season of the returning light. You may also want to take a small toothpick to write on the candle one word or a symbol that represents your intention. When you are ready, we invite you to light your candle from the center candle, and if you wish, share the word you wrote on your candle while we listen to centering music. Those of you who are at home, please join us in lighting your own candle of intention and join us in witnessing the growing light of the beloved community in which we are all a part.
I'm sorry, I do have toothpicks and...
Something to write with, but I left them in my bag, so I'm going to have you just go with your current intent. Take a moment now, breathe, rest, relax. Take time to imagine what your intention is for your candle. And it's in no particular order. This is sort of popcorn style. I'm going to be playing a little handpan music, and when you're ready, whoever wants to come, you come and light your candle from the center candle. If you want to just remain silent, you can. Or if you want to say your intention, briefly, you can say your intention. So I'm going to move my stand here for a minute and bring in my handpan. For me, I'm going to be using this one. If you could use this mic for when you say your word of intention. Is that okay? Are you okay about that?
Good question. Sorry, not always clear.
You don't have to rush, you just take whatever amount of time you need to take.
My candles infused with strength, courage, and love.
My candle is infused with kindness.
My candle is infused with courage.
My candle is infused with wisdom and empathy.
My candle is infused with clarity.
My candle is infused with peace.
my candle is infused with hope, peace, and love.
My candle is infused with patience and compassion.
Spirit, health, gratitude, and joy.
My candle is infused with the knowing that we are really, really stardust.
I don't know if it's possible to share from those that are virtual. Does anybody want to share from that sector? Unmute yourself. Right, yeah. Well, light one candle for anybody who is there virtually at home.
That's in spirit.
Did we miss anyone else? Okay, so then I'm going to be the last candle. Oh, Linda, okay, I'm sorry, thank you.
My candle is infused with love, health, and peace.
Awesome. And anyone else on the virtual side that wants to share? Because I'm going to light mine last. Be the last one. Okay. I'm lighting a candle for gratitude for all that is here now and in all our circles, our concentric circles that are radiating out. And for transparency, I want to be more honest with myself in the coming year. I may not be able to hold this playing guitar at the same time, so I might not hold mine the whole time, unless you're going to hold it for me. Thank you. Because the next part is a guitar. So we're going to bring the lights back up here for a minute. And we're going to sing a song by Lisa Thiel, the Winter Solstice song. And yeah, it's like, how many cables are there? I'm sorry, I'm losing track here. Okay. Hang on a second. All right. Oh, second? Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Again, if you, when you get the hang of it, join in with the song. Enter the night and you'll find the light that will carry you to your dreams. Enter the night, let your spirit take flight in the field of infinite possibilities. On the longest night we search for the light, and we find it deep within. Open your eyes and embrace what is wise, and see the light of your own soul shining. So enter the night and you'll find the light that will carry you to your dreams. Enter the night, let the spirit take flight in the field of infinite possibilities. Wrap up in the cloak of starry darkness, my child, and you'll find the center of all things. For from the space of the deepest dark place, life eternal does spring. So enter the night and you'll find the light that will carry you to your dreams. Enter the night, let your spirit take flight in the field of infinite possibilities. So when you find that spark, when you dream in the dark, hold it close to your heart and know all that you see is all that can be when you give birth to the dreams of your soul. So enter the night and you'll find the light that will carry you to your dreams. Enter the night, let your spirit take flight in the field of infinite possibilities. In the field of infinite possibilities.
Put our candles out now or after? After we close the directions? When do you want?
It's up, I mean, if people want to keep their candles lit, they can. If you need to get them out now for whatever purposes, you can. Yeah, because it's a lot for Burnett.
I only have one hand. It's good.
Statue of Liberty over here.
This reading's from Sage Woman Magazine, 1993, Wise Women's Wheel of the Year. The season of lights begins when we honor the spark within us, so brilliant now against the deepest nights. When we continue to work for the world change and self-change, little by little, our hope grows, until hope becomes faith, and faith becomes trust, and trust becomes reality. This is the light, what will not die. This is magic. And we're going to release the directions and then close the circle.
Spirit of the center, the place of synergy and being fully in the present. Thank you for joining our circle. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Spirit of the North, the place of rest, hope, faith, magic, and the light that shines on in the darkness. Thank you for joining our circle. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Spirit of the West, the place of transformation, mystery, recycling, and reminding us of our many life-giving deaths. Thank you for joining our circle. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
South, Spirit of the South. The place for our summer hearts, abundance, and all that is within us that keeps raising its face to the sun. Thank you for joining our circle. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
Blessed be. East.
Spirit of the East, the place of hope, great blossoming, sunrises of new birth, and songs of gladness. Thank you for joining our circle. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
And so it is. Blessed be.
So it is. Blessed be. So we're going to sing a song by Magpie called Give Light. Oh, wait a minute. We missed one. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
Releasing the Yule flame. As we release this flame, may we be reminded of our connection to the natural world and to the cycles of nature. May we know once again that we are not isolated beings, but connected in mystery and miracles to the universe, to our community, and to each other. May we carry the light and love we rekindled tonight out into the world, and may it multiply.
Blessed be. So we're going to sing the song Give Light by Magpie. And for any of you here, I'm going to try to remember, if you're interested, I have some Revolutionary Love stickers that you can take home with you. Sort of a blessing as you go. And I'll grab those in the not too distant future. So here we go with Give Light. Okay. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I have the wrong one. People will find a way. Give light, and people will find a way. Give light, and people will find a way.
People will find a way, I do believe. Stand to
Each piece, and people will find a way. Teach peace, and people will find a way. Teach peace, and people will find a way. People will find a way, I do believe. Stand together, and people will find a way. Stand together, and people will find a way. Stand together, and people will find a way. People will find a way, I do believe. Give love, and people will find the way. Give
hope, and people will find a way. Give hope, and people will find a way. People will find a way, I do believe. One more again. Back to light. Give light, and people will find a way. Give light, and people will find a way. Hey, give light, and people will find a way. People will find a way, I do believe. Happy solstice. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. You did.